Yesterday I did some of my vlog reflections about the female characters of Walking Dead, that and the ones I thought about, and I neglected a few, and I realized that later. But sorry, I mean, yeah, Sasha. I didn't talk about Sasha. I didn't talk about Lori. And there's a couple ladies. I don't remember their names. From the farm. Maybe there's only one lady who I don't know, Otis's wife, and maybe it was just Otis's wife. There was one other lady, the farm, and there was the lady that was with the group until the CDC. When Jenna blew it up, she stayed behind. I don't remember her name either. But I'll this little short. I'll do a short little reflection about Sasha and Lori. Lori first, because it's been done. People talk about her. I mean, I've seen memes about her, and apparently nobody liked Lori. I didn't like her the first season or the first episode, whenever showed her with Shane. I was like, what? I'm like, I didn't like the element of the sexual element in The Walking Dead. That it started out, I was like, oh man, I hope this is not a sex show, because I don't want to see the sex shows. I mean, it has a time and place, but not on a drama. And I'm like, oh gosh, but see that she adultery. That's the word I was looking for. Committed adultery, because even if her husband was dead, she didn't spend time grieving or whatever. I mean, because she thought he was dead. And it just, I don't know. But it's possible to forgive and forget, to go beyond adultery. I mean, so I was like, she can redeem herself. So she got, sometimes she seemed like she was becoming an okay lady, but she was, I don't know, just an element of drama the romantic drama thing, I really didn't like. It just, I don't know. Overall, I didn't like her. I didn't dislike her, but she wasn't one of my favorites. But that's all I have to say about her. Yeah, for this. Sasha, I think they used a different actress. That always, it hung up on me at first. When they first showed her, was it before they went to Woodbury? When they first showed her, and then when they showed her the next season, because it was like, they only showed her a couple episodes before the season break. I think it was a different actress. I hung up on that for a long time. It's really weird that I hung up on that, but I did. But of course, you're gonna go a little bit crazy. I mean, she was a little bit out there because, well, the cruel way that Bob died. I mean, he got his leg taken, and then she was there whenever. Actually, I don't remember if she was in the room or if she left the room whenever Tyrese put him down. And then knowing Tyrese died, I don't think she didn't actually see it happen, which is good. But of course, she's gonna be a little bit taken aback. But whenever in Alexandria, that when they showed him at the dinner party, and she was like, it was almost like hearing voices play over, and she's like, "This is what you're worried about." When she freaked out, this is what you're worried about, because she'd lived on the outside when you had to fend for your life. You had to worry about if you were going to be living in the next moment, not about whose favorite casserole or whatever the stupid stuff they talked about. But it's a different kind of life. She wasn't able to adapt back to that other kind of life. and I don't hold her. She's not bad for that. I mean, it would be hard to go back to a different kind of life or to change, because you can't go back. I mean, it's not gonna. You're not gonna be able to go back to a just because you're safe behind the walls. You're not gonna go back to a different. It's not gonna go back to how it was before. I mean, it'll never be the way it was before the zombie attack. Zombie apocalypse happened. But it does have to change. When you're behind walls, it changes. Because it's not you're not seeing blood every day. But you're still fighting for life. There's a mental play going on, and that's kind of what happened at the end of the episode. It was the big, do we kill the porch stick guy, or do we let him live in old school? That was the question at the end of the episode, and when she said do it, it's like that was the deciding thing when Deanna realized that we can't go back, but we can change this. This will be a different world. We've got to become executioners. That's got to be part of our job now. And it changed the world a little bit. Yeah. So I don't begrudge her. I probably would be weirded out too. Talk about Deanna. Female character, kinda. I mean, well, yeah, definitely she's female, but I mean, kind of a character, and hasn't been around as long as the other characters since they just got to Alexandria this last season. So I don't have a lot to say about her. I don't dislike her. I think she has the potential for being a really good leader. Not like Rick. She wanted to use Rick as the heavy. That's why she appointed Rick as constable. So it's like, it's a mental. She's got the logic going, and she's thinking. She's thinking. She's not physical yet. I think it's gonna happen, where she's going to have to become physical, but I think it's not gonna happen very often. She's physical, because she's got the mental thing, and when she saw her husband die, which I don't know, maybe he's still alive, because he got slashed, but that was at the end of the episode. So, we'll see what's going to happen next season. I read somewhere that they did a gender twist, because in the comics, the leader of Alexandria was a man, so it's a gender bend. And I've heard a spoiler theory thing that when Negan, I don't know how to pronounce the name, but he was the bad guy that came after Alexandria. Really cruel dude in the comics. When he appears this next season, it might be a she. They might do gender bending again. So we'll see. Maybe I'll be doing a vlog about other female characters again. I don't know.